Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today we're here to talk about this new TikTok trend where parents are cracking an egg on or in their child, either in their child's face, like on their forehead or on top of their head. This is a really big discussion that is happening because of all of these toxic trends that go on with social media and these parents that continue to stoop to new lows. But we're going to talk all about it and I will give you guys my thoughts. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so spoiler, before we get into this video, I do not care one bit about people in the comments saying that I'm overreacting. This is not an opinion that I should have. I'm blowing it out of proportion. This, in my opinion, is a form of child abuse. It is breaking trust with your children, and I think that it should be discussed and these parents should be ashamed for what they're doing. So here's the thing. This trend came across my radar maybe about a week ago. It's been at least a few days now. And I was kind of sitting back and looking to see, is this going to continue to grow, or is it going to be stopped early on because parents realize how awful this is and it shouldn't be considered content? If you have to embarrass or taunt your child as a way to get a reaction so that you have a video that does well in the algorithm, I think that you're a piece of garbage. And I don't think that if you're doing that, you should not be calling yourself a content creator. If you have to use your child, especially in this manner, to get a video that does well, I think that's really pathetic. But nevertheless, here I'll set the scene, and yes, I am going to show some of these videos, but of course I will be blurring out the children's faces. But basically what happens is the parent or parents, I've seen it done with both parents present or just one, basically what they do is they invite their child into the kitchen to help them cook. And typically this is something that should be very exciting for the child. It should be a learning experience. It should be time spent one-on-one with their parent, learning something and experiencing something that maybe some of these kids have never been in the kitchen with their parent, and it's something that they're really excited about. And you can see the excitement on some of these kids' faces. They're just excited to be a part of it. And then the parent gets to the point in the recipe. A lot of them are making cakes or some kind of, cupcake or whatever. It gets to the point where the eggs are being used, and instead of cracking the egg and putting it in the bowl, they crack the egg on the child's head or forehead. And as usual, there's a grab bag of different reactions that these kids have. Some of them laugh. Some of them have a laugh that's almost like, I want to cry, but I'm going to laugh instead. And many of them start to cry. And some of them, before they cry or show any upset, they automatically will voice to their parent that they don't like this. There's one little girl that says, "Hey, that wasn't very nice." And there's another kid that says, "What's wrong with you?" And if it's not bad enough that the parent even did this and filmed it and posted to social media, the reaction to seeing their child upset is for them to laugh. Some of these parents think that they are so funny that they cannot stop laughing. They are just in stitches over the fact that they just bullied their child for social media and called it content. They are so thrilled with themselves to come up with this piece of art, comedic gold, to post to their TikTok for likes. An exhibit of them breaking trust with their child, bullying their child, editing it and posting it on social media for likes and attention from strangers that they don't know. How pathetic is that?
Say, we're cooking eggs with Mom. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Hold on. You hold this. Hold on. Hold it. Okay?
Hold it?
Yes, hold it.
My egg.
That is your egg. Here, scoot this way just a little bit. Hold on. Okay, you ready? All right, Mama's gonna go first.
Go first.
Okay?
Okay.
You okay?
Oh, that's my girl. Yeah.
That hurts.
An omelet, okay?
Okay.
But first we have to crack the egg,
Okay, I'll crack that.
but I'm gonna crack it, okay?
Can I crack it though? Ow! That hurts. I wanted to crack it.
You did crack it. Your head cracked it.
Now you got skin on me. That hurts. What is wrong with you? Drink the water.
Now one
But
egg.
don't drink the water.
We just do one egg.
Why did you do that?
Crack the egg, okay?
Okay, this is the new way to crack eggs that I learned on TikTok. Are you ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Amelia, you don't like it?
Okay, I'm gonna crack it and then you crack it. Okay,
Okay.
so hold on.
Ow. That's my turn. That's my
Go
turn.
ahead, so harder on the forehead.
I can't.
Harder.
I want to do harder.
All right, then we gotta crack your egg, okay?
What the heck?
What the heck?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey! That wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice. We do it to you?
But I also want to talk about the egg itself, because some parents are flipping the script, and instead of bullying their child for social media, they are cracking the egg on their own head, and the child starts laughing, and that's their video. There were a couple of parents that acknowledged how hard it was to actually crack the egg on their own head. And some of the children that were at the end of this bullying video with their parents, some of them were very young. There was one child that had to be less than 2 years old that I saw. Literally a baby. Some of the parents acknowledging how hard it was to actually do this, and to think about doing that to literally a 1-year-old. It doesn't matter how much time goes by, how many call outs are made. A lot of these videos are still posted. And the parents just think that, you know, they're going to stand firm in their decision to bully their child for content and not take their videos down. I think that's the astonishing part, is because I see people calling it out, and they will stitch these people's videos, and when you go to click on the stitch, the video's still there. And you'll see comment sections full of people saying, this is really mean-spirited, why are you bullying your child, why is this considered content, why is this video still up, why are you making your child cry, this is a form of abuse. When you hit your child in the face with either your hand or an object, that is abuse. That is child abuse. And to post it on social media is disgusting. So what I have done personally is I have been reporting these videos because they are inappropriate, and it is posting child abuse to your platform. So what's going to happen with these kids is that if this was their first situation cooking with their parent, they're going to remember this for some of them forever. And the next time their parent says, hey, come in the kitchen and help me, you know, da-da-da, instead of it being a really fun, exciting learning experience where they can spend one-on-one time with their parent, they're going to remember that last time they gave that trust to the parent, they were cracked in their head with an egg. And it was the parent literally laughing in their face. So they're going to remember that, and they're going to carry that with them. And this is just unacceptable. I look at this stuff and think parents are showing their children what is acceptable behavior, what they should learn to accept and copy. And if you're showing your child that this kind of behavior is funny and for clicks and it's all jokes, when they get older and one of their classmates or one of their friends physically mistreats them, they're going to think that it's just a joke. Oh, this was acceptable in my house, like it's just laughed at. So when their classmates or when their classmate bullies them or shoves them or hits them in the face and then laughs, they're going to think that it's okay. And nobody should be harmed physically. Now, the other thing I want to say about this trend is obviously not only is it going on with these sweet young kids, but it is also happening where people are doing this to their dogs. And I don't want to compare the two, so this is a completely different conversation. There is one common thread, and that is breaking trust. When you invite your dog into the kitchen to help you, which a lot of people don't allow their dogs into the kitchen, so you're not only allowing them into the kitchen where they're not usually allowed, but then you're telling them to hop up on the counter and get involved, and there's food being prepared, and then you hit them on the head with an object. How are they supposed to feel about that? How confusing is that you have trained your dog to don't hop on the counters, don't steal food, you're not supposed to be in my face when I'm making food. And then you do this and they get hit in the head. There was one girl that did it not only once, but twice, back to back.
Come here, I'm gonna crack this egg.
Stop physically harming your children, your friends, your pets, your loved ones, and calling it content. It's not funny. It never was funny. And people that do think this kind of stuff is funny, they're probably bullies themselves. And that's why they're laughing at it. Or taking it as, oh, it's not that big of a deal. And I'm so tired of seeing the captions of nobody was hurt while making this video. How do you know? How do you know what somebody is feeling? And to be hurt, it doesn't have to be an exterior thing. It can absolutely be emotional trauma that is caused by these situations being done by the people that you trust most. And I think it's disgusting. So I know I got a few inquiries about this. Yes, I did see it, and I have been kind of watching it the last few days. But tell me how you guys feel. Have you seen this? What do you think about it? I'm pretty sure I know what everyone thinks, but I did want to still bring it to you guys because I know a lot of you guys are not over on TikTok and don't care to be. So that's why I bring stuff from there over here so that we can have a discussion. But it sucks. I hope a lot of these parents delete these videos because it is so, it just made me sad. Once I saw the first couple, I thought it was bad, but then once I saw several and I continued to see these kids crying, really, really upset me in a bit of a different way. So, nevertheless, that's enough for now. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.